Welcome to the Windows Computer and Technology channel, and this is a question that I've had on Windows 10 from one of the viewers, and it has to do with the fact that he is totally unable to get sound off of his new PC. Now, there's a few things to check out. First of all, check out if it's a desktop, because there's no details much about what type of PC. So if it's a desktop, make sure that the cables are connected properly. If you're connected through an HDMI cable from a desktop tower to a screen or a mini PC to a screen, HDMI gives also the audio, so it should be available. You should see in your taskbar on the bottom right a icon, which is the speaker icon, which gives you the possibility of making the volume go higher or lower. And also it tells you what device is used for the audio output. Now, if that is visible and it seems to be working, because you see that it tells you there's a device with possibility of sound, the second thing is make sure your volume's up. Make sure that you're not muted. So when you see this panel, when you click the little speaker icon, you can of course go and click on the line, because it could be like this with an X. This means it's muted. And if it doesn't have an X, if it's really, it could sometimes have a red X, meaning that there's just no audio device. Something's weird. So these are things to look at. Make sure the volume of whatever device is on. So if it's an external screen, make sure the screen itself, so it has its own volume. Make sure that the screen's volume's up also. Now, in the laptop, all of this is usually done automatically, as the laptop is an all-in-one machine typically. And if you don't have any sound with what I said in the desktop, you don't have any sound on the laptop, well, one of the things you can try is also go into the troubleshooters. Go into your start menu and into your settings. Here you will go into the update and security app, and on the left side you can go to troubleshoot. Now here you'll have additional troubleshooters. Click there, and once you're here, click playing audio and click run the troubleshooter. The troubleshooter will be looking at detecting any types of problems that might be happening. By doing this, it's going to ask you if what is actually the problem and where it is coming from. Is it from the headset, headphones, the screen? It asks you which device is supposed to have sound. So you choose which one and you continue by clicking next. And it's going to actually look at all the possibilities of what it can detect as a problem or not. And maybe with this, the sound might actually come back. So these are a few things that you can check out. Of course, never forget to check the volume of the apps that you're using. So independent from all of this, if what you have as a problem is maybe on YouTube looking at videos, Netflix watching a movie, or it could be an app that you're running that doesn't have sound, you actually need to look at the player itself that you are using. If you have been using a player with other things, the player itself has its own volume. This volume can be muted independently from the volume of the computer. So there are multiple places where you can check out volumes, including the apps that you're using. If it's on YouTube, there's a little speaker icon on the bottom of the screen on YouTube videos. Make sure that the volume's up, that it's not muted. So these are all places where something can happen. So yes, there are a lot of places to look at, but when you have no sound, typically most of the time, it's one of those settings that's just not right. It rarely is the hardware itself, but it's not impossible that it could be the hardware. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.